Trigonometry 2. Alright, so please go and reverse other videos. So this series, I'll be taking you through height and distance. Questions will involve height and distance. Alright, so look at the question, is on your screen. Okay, the question will be solving, the solution to the question will be solving is right on your screen. So let me interpret the question. I say a man, look at your screen with me. A man is 1.3 meter tall, stand at a distance of what? Of 14.8 meter away from the foot of the tower. Okay, from the foot of the tower, he discovers that the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 63 degrees. Calculate the height of the tower. The height of the tower. So now let's drop this together. Let's say a man is 1.3 meter tall. Okay, 1.3 meter what? Tall. So let's assume that this is a man. This is a man standing here, and the height of this man is what? Is 1.3 meter tall. Okay, this is 1.8 rather, 1.83 meter, 1.83 meter. So this is just the height of the man standing on the ground. So this is just the ground level, and the man is standing. The man is standing here. That means this side too is and they say that he is 14. He stands at a distance of 14.8 meters away from the base of the tower. So this is the tower. Let's say this is our tower. Alright. And then the distance is distance from this tower to where he's standing. Let's say it's 14.8 meter. Alright. So and then the question says he discovered that the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is this. So the man, look up here, the man looked up. Okay, and discover that his angle of elevation, the angle of elevation is 63 as given there. Okay, 63 degrees is given to be 63 degrees. Calculate the height of the tower. So this is the height. Asked to find the height of the tower. Alright, so if the man is standing like this, from here, alright, down to this place, okay, because this is the ground level, the ground level. If this is the ground level, that means from the ground level down to the top is the height of the tower. But remember, this place is equal to this. So here too, these small spaces are 1.83 what? 1.832. So the first thing we are going to find, we will find here, let's say here is x, and here, from here to this place, stopping at this place is our x. Okay, so now let's find x opposite all over what? Adjacent. That is tan 63 degrees. Is equals to the opposite is x. All over the adjacent is 14.8. So this is over 1. We cross multiply. 1 x times 1 is equals to s. Then we are left with 14.8 times tan 63 degrees. So now our 63 degrees, this is our x now equals to 14.8 times tan 63 degrees is 1.9626. Okay, so this is it. So our x now will be equals to multiply it, which is 14.8 times 1.9626 is going to be 29.046. So approximately it's going to be 29 meters. Alright, so now if from this particular point stopping at this place is 29, alright, and the height of what is going to be the height of the building? The height of this tower is going to be from here to this place, which you are finding, plus this place. So that is our h, which is the height of the building now, will be equals to the 1.83, then plus x. H now is going to 1.83, then plus our s is what? Is 29. So if you add them together, 29 plus 1.83 is going to give us 30.83, and this is meter. Okay, so this is the height of the building. Question number 2, look at your screen. The question is there. Look at your screen. The feet of two vertical poles of height 3 meter and 7 meter are in line with a point P of the ground. The smaller pole being between the taller pole and P, and at the distance of 20 meter from P, the angle of elevation of the top of T of the taller pole from the top of R of the smaller pole is 30 degrees. Find the distance RT, and then the question 2 says distance of the foot of the taller pole from P. Okay, and then question 3, angles of elevation of T from P to the nearest degree. Alright, if you look at this question very well, you will agree with me that from that question, first of all, the feet of two vertical poles. So we have two poles. Alright, there are two vertical poles. One of these poles is taller, and then we have another small pole again. Both of them is sitting on the ground. Okay, and then from the question you discover that we are told that these two vertical poles, they said the feet of the two vertical poles of height was 3 meter, one is 3, and the other one, this long one, is 7, and then this is meter and this is meter. Okay, and then from the question you will have to look at your screen with me. From the question you will agree that they said that both of them are in line with point P on the ground. So this is ground, and let's say this is P. They are in line. All of them are in line with point P on the ground. Okay, so now that they are in line with point P at the ground, the smaller pole being between the taller pole and P are at a distance of what? 20 meter from P. 20 meter from P. So this smaller pole is 20 meter from P. Let's say here is A, B, here is C, and here is D. So in between this is the distance from the smaller pole from P is 20 meter. Angle of elevation of the top T of the taller pole from the top R. Okay, so the top here is R. The angle of elevation of the top T of the taller pole from the top R of the small pole is 30 degrees. So here now, so there will be an angle of elevation here, which is 30 degrees. From here, the angle of elevation to the top there is 30 degrees. If it is 30 degrees, let's say find distance RT. We have to find our RT here. Our RT is not given. That's what we are looking for. And also, let's say we should find the distance of the foot of the pole, the taller pole, from P. That means our PC, line PC, is not given. And also, finally, they ask us to find the angle of elevation on the top of T from P. So this angle too, let's call it theta, is not also given, or we can call it beta, which is not given. Alright, so these are the things that we are asked to find. Now that we have graphed what we have here now, the first thing, this is what you have. You will now agree with me that from T to C is what? Is 7. Okay, let me shift this 7 aside, 7 meter. That means from the whole of this place down to this is 7. If this is 7, and here is 3, if here is 3, that means this place is equal to the end, which is 3 meter. So 3 taken from 7, that means this particular place will be 4 meter. So that, 4 plus this will give us the whole of the 7. So if this is the case, we can use, alright, let's turn this place to be O. Okay, let's say here is O. We can use triangle RTO. In triangle RTO, using in triangle RTO, we discover that opposite sine 30 is what? Opposite We want to find here, let's say here is 1. Opposite over adjacent. So we can say tan 30 degrees is equals to the opposite is 4. All over adjacent is what? Is y. So now, the next thing to do right now is for us to find our tan 30. Okay? This is over 1. So when you cross multiply, this times this will be what? Y times tan 30. Tan 30 is going to be equal to 0.5774, which is equal to 4 times 1 is what? Is 4. So therefore, our y will be equal to 4 divided by 0.5774. This is going to be equal to 4 divided by 0.5774 is going to give me 6.92. So approximately it's going to give me 7 meter. It's going to give me approximately 6.9. Alright, so 6.9 meter. So if you give me 6.9 meter, that means, remember this is just like a square. If here is y, then here too is y. So you see they are equal to themselves too. So if we have found this place, we have equally found this place. And that is one of the questions. First of all, look at the question RT. We are asked to find our R in T, and also we are asked to find what? Our PC, and what have you. Then before we continue, remember we have found this place now. Now that we have found this particular place, you will agree with me that to also find our RT, this is our RT, we can use opposite over what? Hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse is what? Using your opposite over hypotenuse is sine. So we are going to use, to find our RT now, we are going to use sine 30. The opposite is 4. All over hypotenuse is what? Is our RT. Line RT. And they ask us to find our RT. That is the first thing. To find our RT now, this is over 1. Okay, so our sine 30, our line RT multiplied by sine 30. Sine 30 is going to be 0.5. 0.5 to be equal to 4 times 1 is what? Is 4. So our RT now, line RT will be 4 divided by 0.5, and which is going to be what? 4 divided by 0.5 is going to be 8. So you see our RT here is 8. We can find our RT, which is 8. That's question 1. Now, the next one is to find PC. To find PC, P and C is what they ask us to find. So that is PC, line PC is going to be equal to 20. 20 here, from here to here, 20 plus, and then D and C. D and C is Y. We have found it before, which is what? 6.5. 6.9 rather. So this is going to be equal to 26.9 meter. Then finally, the III, they ask us to find angle beta. This beta. So we are going to be using using the whole of this triangle now, which is PTC. Using triangle P, T, and C. Okay, so this is going to be opposite all over what? Adjacent. Alright? So tan beta will be opposite all over what? Our adjacent. Then our tan beta now, because we are looking for this angle. Alright, the opposite is TC. Opposite is TC, and TC is what? Is 7. So this is going to be 7. All over adjacent is PC, and our PC is 26.9. 26.9. Look at it here. So this is going to be tan beta, which is going to be 7 divided by 26.9. We are going to have 0.2602. So our beta now will be equal to tan inverse of 0.2602. Alright, so this is going to be equals to, by the time you press your shift, then tan 0.2626 260.02 is going to give us 14.58, which is approximately 15 degrees. It's going to give us 15 degrees. So our beta is 15 degrees. Thank you. Subscribe, like. This is Menora Academy by Pastor O. Kenneth. Thank you.